Hello One Piece TCG fans. I got some potential good news for you regarding Romance Dawn and potential reprints. So hope you stick around to hear what I have to say. Alright, so like I was mentioning, I've been following, just like a lot of people here, in the very beginning when I just started getting into One Piece. I didn't really know what was going on with the cards or anything like that, right? So let's take a look at the game especially. So when Romance Dawn came out, I definitely did get into it, and then once it started getting popular, just like everyone else, the prices started shooting up. Funny thing, right, about prices and price history and what your memory remembers, because today, recently Romance Dawn's been going for about $500, right? Close to $500, and that was, the benchmark. Actually, when we're going really much further down than that, kind of hovered around 500 for a few months. Now rumors started speculating, I know in the beginning of the year, that people were that Bandai was gonna reprint Romance Dawn and Paramount War, and also Awakening New Era. It's like skip 3 and 4 sets, OP3 and OP4, Pillars of Strength and Kingdoms of Intrigue, because obviously those were the lower selling sets out of the first 5 sets. So they were going to reprint those boxes, right? So that's what the rumors were, and I was expecting to see prices to drop on Romance Dawn or Paramount War, but I actually didn't see that very much. However, a couple of weeks ago, I did notice, I saw some posts regarding it on Reddit and also on X about some online retailers all of a sudden finding stock of Romance Dawn. So let's take a look here. So this was a couple months ago, about 4 or 5 days ago. I used the Wayback Machine because I want to show you the price, but they had released Forge and Fire, right here, Forge and Fire had released Romance Dawn for $449, which was less than market value. At the time it was $500, so they actually had it less than market value, and they dropped that on their website. I know a couple other local online card shops were also selling Romance Dawn, so I'm not pointing them out. I'm just letting you know that it just started to come available. One thing that was also interesting regarding Bandai in the news is their upcoming products as well. And so I do got to ask, before we get into whether this is a reprint, restock, or whatnot, but I do got to ask if people have heard about the treasure pack set that is going to be coming out. So with the treasure pack set, I do appreciate what Bandai is doing. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. But what Bandai is doing, instead of doing full reprint sets, they're actually going to start doing this thing called a treasure pack set. So let's bring that up here. So this is from Bandai's website. Treasure booster set, release date August 2024, so that's only 3 months away. So June, July, August. And what it's going to have for the first time, set's going to contain random selection of previously released booster packs. This could include the set also include the promotional card. So that's coming out in August 2024. MSRP is $20. So this doesn't tell you how many packs you got, but I did see on the Japanese website, Otakuru, that they had a copy of the distribution, right? The distributors have their products up beforehand. They send it out to the online shops, and the online shops are able to put that stuff up on their website. So on this website, it kind of shows what it's going to be. It already looks like it already sold out, so you can't even get this anymore. But it's going to contain 5 packs. So for retail $19.99, we already know most likely it's not going to be $19.99 at retail. But for 5 packs for around $20, so that's $4 a pack, right? And so what that does, you're not guaranteed to get, what kind of packs what packs you're going to get. You could actually get a variety of packs. So I think you get 4. Let me just double check here. Yeah, 4 random packs from sets 1 through 5. So from what I hear, you could actually get 2 Romance Dawn, 2 Paramount War, and one Awakening New Era potentially, or you could get one of each. So, but I think they're going to probably do one of each. So I do like that this is a good way to for people to get cards at an affordable price. How that affects the collector's market, I'm not sure. I know most of you out there just want to play the game, but deep down you do also want to, you care about your cards as well, and the value holding as well, I'm sure, right? So I definitely understand that aspect of it as well, because I'm in that boat. I don't really play the game. I'm more of a collector of the game, so I do want to see my cards hold value. However, I do appreciate that I have a chance to get some of these cards as well. Alright, so now with this set coming up, and we're only about 3 months away, do you think this has affected the prices of Romance Dawn and Paramount War, right? Now let's take a look here at what I was trying to get at. So I started to notice, like I said, online retail started to put out Romance Dawn, because before, if you recall, back in January, February, there was no online stores you could get this booster box from. The only place I saw was eBay, pretty much online third-party resellers like eBay, Mercari, StockX. That's the only places I actually saw where you could get this Romance Dawn and Paramount War booster boxes. And TCG Player, of course. However, like I was mentioning, I went on Forge and Fire and I saw it at $449.99, which is about $50 cheaper at the time. I think this is a Wayback Machine. This did it from June 2nd, so we're June 8th, so 6 days ago. It was at, before that it was at $449. Let me see if I could bring up when that actually changed. I think it was the 12th, if I recall. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so I want to kind of remember when I saw it. So it's still here on the 2nd, and let's take a look on the 23rd. I think that's the last time they changed the set in a while. So on the 23rd, yep. So on May 23rd, a few weeks ago, they had dropped this on their website. I think this is when I first saw it, because they actually had a sale. So I picked one up at $409. It was on sale for $490, like a 30% off or something like that, $30 off or something like that. So I got it for $409. Now, when I show you what TCG Player is offering today, this definitely tells me that either the local stores, online stores, have got a headwind that reprints are coming, or restock, or whatever you want to call it, is coming. So real quick, let's kind of define the two differences. A restock is when a distributor had their already allocation and they were holding back stock and they're just slowly distributing it out, right? So not many online stores could get access to it. The distributors didn't want to, put out too much product, but then they slowly start to put out stock. So that's why they call it a restock versus a reprint. Now, a reprint is when Bandai goes on and full on does a whole reprinting of a set. So 1,000 brand new boxes into the market that was not there before. Restock, those 1,000 boxes, they were there. They were just in somebody's garage, somebody's basement, just sitting there, and then they're slowly getting released. Reprint, the boxes were not there before, and so now we're bringing in 1,000 brand new boxes into the market. Now, whether those boxes go into someone's basement again, remains to be seen, of course. However, one thing that I do want everyone to pay attention to, and this is why I pay attention to online stores. I kind of take a look at, see what kind of products they have, especially when stuff sells out, is they know ahead of time what's coming. They have distributor lists and all that. So this, I'm not saying take my word for it or anything like that, but this tells me that either a reprint or restock is coming. And it's going to be a pretty big one, because they dropped the price down to, so I woke up today, but it's right now it's at $340. If you look at the data, price data history, it was under $300. So it went down to $400, and then like I said, it was instant, right? Some 6.5, the last saw $350, $325, right? So it started dropping down from 5, I think it was last date, 6.4, no, 524 was the last time it was above 450, and then it started dropping down a lot, and sellers started putting in their stuff, so it started going, 475 to 400, 415, 399 in the span of a week, 2 weeks, and then today is 6.8. Look at today. 6.7. It was still. Oh, I missed it yesterday. This was yesterday. That's right. I picked it up yesterday. I picked this up yesterday, this morning, but I saw it yesterday because I was thinking about getting it. But that's where I saw it was about $300, and it dropped down. I was actually seeing if there's other Forge and Fire was going to match. Maybe some other retailers were going to match, drop it down to 300. But I do feel more comfortable picking up from a retailer just because I do trust TCG Player. Don't get me wrong about that. I do trust TCG Player for sure. But this kind of shows the price volatility that's happening right now with Romance Dawn. So if you really wanted to pick up Romance Dawn, and it's less than $400, this might be a good time to buy. Don't take my word for it, anything like that. This is, like I said, I think that potentially there's going to be a mass reprint, and this price will go down potentially even further. I could be wrong because, like I said, I picked it up at 300, and now it's at 340. Is the lowest listing is at 340. So real quick, I know I spoke a lot about that. Let me kind of give you my thoughts as a new observer. Like I said, I was a observer before on TCGs, and now I'm fully into collecting One Piece. I still have Locana as well and some Pokemon, but more One Piece. What do I think about reprints, and am I scared about reprints as a collector is holding the card's value? Actually, I'm not, and here's the main reason why. The only sets that get reprinted are sets that people want. Once more people want it, it increases the market size. The more the market size gets a little bit bigger, even by that couple percentage points for the reprint, that's going to help more people want the cards that you hold down the road. So that's why I think reprints are good news, is that because if a product wasn't selling, there's no chance that that product's going to get a reprint. If a product does sell, then obviously the company is going to sit there and be like, why aren't we reprinting this? So that's why I think reprints are good. Now, how does the reprints affect the market? I'm not really sure. Like I said, you could already tell today it's affecting, in the last couple of days obviously, it's affecting the Romance Dawn prices, and hopefully for the better, because a lot of people are clamoring for cards, a lot of people want to play this game, and I hear, it's funny to me when I hear, hey, this game is expensive, it's too pricey, it's too expensive, yet, let's kind of go over here, yet, in the big news in Magic is Modern Horizons 3. So people tell me how expensive this game is, and I know these are collector pieces that I'm going to bring up, but I just want to show you that their collector booster boxes are going for $400. Okay, $400. So that's pretty. That's more than Romance Dawn, and Romance Dawn you get 24 packs. The other thing is Pokemon sets. They at retail MSRP now is at $145, right? So you go to Pokemon Center. So if you go to Pokemon Center and you want to pick up a booster box, it's $145. One Piece currently is hovering around, depending on what set you want. Memorial Collection is going for less than that, right? So let's take a look at One Piece. So booster box. So you could see with Pokemon, right? They're averaging 144, I believe. $67 for a booster box. And then One Piece, let's go from high to low. While One Piece sets, yes, Romance Dawn is at the highest, and new sets are, you know, we've seen that typically their prices are inflated at the beginning. However, let's just see this. However, if you look at the booster box prices here, you know, it's a little bit more competitive when you take a look at it individually. So that's what I'm saying. You know, $355 for Paramount War, $340 for Romance Dawn. It's actually less than Paramount War. However, again, I don't know anything, but I think Paramount War is going to be reprinted. I saw a couple online stores put out Paramount War on their website. Pillow Strength at $240, Awakenings at $220, Kingdom's Intrigues $190. So it's still, you know, about $200. I know that's still expensive. However, comparative to other products out there, Pokemon, Magic, I think it's right around the same price as those other products. Obviously, we want the price to be lower. Anyways, so what do you think about the, you know, potential reprint, the potential restock, if you will, of Romance Dawn? Are you gonna go pick it up at these prices? Hopefully you think about it. Do you think the prices are gonna go down even further? You know, is it gonna be like I was mentioning? Rumors were they were gonna have a, you know, mass reprint down the road. So, one final question. So the other question I always have is, when these boxes are for $400, but then we have these One Piece stores. You know, you hear about those One Piece pop-up stores, and they're selling all the boxes at MSRP. Doesn't matter, 1 through 5, $109 out the door with ship, or, you know, plus tax. So that's free attending for anybody. Yes, they do cut the box open, so it's an unsealed box when you get it, but you still get 24 packs for an affordable price of $109. So you know, Bandai could definitely, you know, flood the market with those, and maybe they'll keep the sealed products a little bit more, you know, highly sought after, and the value increase. Who knows? Well, anyways, I just want to kind of tell you about the Romance Dawn news that I saw. Prices dropped. Might be a good time to pick them up, or might be a time to wait it out. Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, hope you have a good one. Bye.